Southern tradition, bold flavors, and a touch of Kentucky bourbon straight to your table. Whether it's an intimate dinner or a special event, she creates unforgettable dining experiences anywhere. If you'd like to learn more, just scan the QR code or click the link below.
This was presented by, and kind of a brainchild, of Chef Linda Isaacs with the Barley Mule. And then she talked with the Lady Veterans Connect, and they came up with this fantastic event. So with no further ado, I'll turn it over to Linda, to Chef Isaacs.
Thank you. Sergeant Smith has always been one of my biggest fans, although she's my sister-in-law of almost 30 years too, so probably helps, that's why she's my fan. And she's definitely went through many places with me and cooked with me and ate foods that I've ate. But one of the biggest pleasures I've ever had is knowing her as a female veteran. So last year when I met Phyllis Abbott and their team with Lady Veterans Connect, it was such a beautiful relationship knowing that women are honored in the way that they have, because so many years I have worked with male veterans but never got the opportunity to work with female veterans. I will tell you, Phyllis Abbott is a fantastic person. She's outstanding in what she's done. Not only did she help female veterans, but she also helped homelessness people. That's how she kind of got started, and she founded Lady Veterans Connect in Anna's house in 2020. And she's been going stronger and growing more and more, and she definitely takes care of these women and puts these in transitional housing. And what it does, it gives them the opportunity to have stability, for them to be able to grow, and then they go to permanent housing. So tonight, you know what we're going to be doing? We're going to be raising funds tonight, and we ask for your support, because even though we have a lot of female veterans out there, we have female veterans with children that are homeless, that need transitional housing. In the U.S., that's like a diamond in the rough, a needle in a haystack. It simply doesn't exist except maybe one or two places. So Phyllis is taking that on, and with her board, and tonight we're going to help them raise money so that they can put a cottage on their place, so that they can bring females in with children for transitional housing to get them stabilized. So tonight, we're with Chef Jake Stearns of Urban Still House. He is going to take an MRE. They're like these right here that you're looking at. And what they are is, if you're out in the field exercises or combat, this is what you had to eat. You know, for example, like our Gunny Sergeant Jason Slagle tonight, he is our special guest that has ate these out in the field, and he is going to try the food that Chef Jake prepares. And he's going to tell you exactly what it was like versus in the field versus what Jake's making it now. And he's going to be cooking live. So what he's going to be doing is he's taking this MRE, he's going to open it up, and then he's going to transition it. That's why it's a showdown. It's because you're taking an MRE versus a chef. So he's got to transition this to what they would have ate to something that, as civilians, what we would eat. Come on over here, Chef. Chef Jake is with Urban Still House, like I said, and he is a fantastic chef. That's how I got to know him, is that I stopped in as a chef at his establishment where he works at, and Jake come out and met me. And I will tell you, his food is phenomenal. He also is invested because his sister is a veteran. So when I asked him about doing this, he got on board easily, quickly, and he was more than happy to step up.
I'll start my thing while we're doing other stuff, and then I'll plate. He gets to eat it, and hopefully he stays well tonight. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's an amazing challenge, an amazing cause. Very honored to be here. Thank you all for being here as well. It's going to be a great night.
He gets to cook while I see him cook, but then back there he gets to eat my food. So I'm a little nervous about it. But
she just has to watch me cook. She doesn't get to eat it. Yeah.
But I've ate his food, and I know how fantastic that is too. So
That's
yeah.
Right.
And some of these MREs, they are where you can heat them up, I believe, like if you're out in the field. And then some of them, and we've heard all kinds of stories here.
Oh yeah, they come with this heatable pack.
Oh, wow.
It takes about an hour to get these things hot. So I think most people have eaten them cold when they're out in the field. Yeah. So we're gonna get rid of that.
I'm gonna step over here and ask Gunny Sergeant Slagle about his experience. So Gunny, can you tell us about some of the things that you made when you were out in the field with an MRE that kind of made it taste just a little bit better?
Mostly when I was actually out in the field during training, we would actually have some time to play with them a little bit more than what we did when we were not in the field as far as training. When you're not in the field in a combat situation, you're trying to eat what you need when you need it as quickly as you can eat it. So the tinker time to actually trying to make these things worthwhile was non-existent. During training, however, especially when I was younger in my career, and some of the older folk would teach us, you know, you could take your cocoa powder, kind of mix it with a little bit of water, throw it on pound cake, and kind of make an icing.
Yes.
Or throw in some creamer with the extremely dry crackers. And the cocoa powder to kind of make a little bit of a pudding.
Oh, I want to sign up for that, don't you all? Y'all like to
We're
eat that?
definitely having some pudding tonight.
Yeah, oh, there, see? Chef Jake is going to be making us a pudding tonight.
And to be honest, none of it was good.
Phyllis Abbott. I want Phyllis to tell you a little bit about Anna's house and what she's done and exactly how Lady Veterans Connect.
Our mission is, and I reflected a little bit, I think Addie and I did the other day, when we started this back in 2015, there was not a lot of things going on in the community for women veterans. Now we're seeing groups getting connected, they're having lunch together, they're doing life together, and that is so awesome to see them doing that, as well as the programs and the resources and things that we do out in the community to bring veterans together, our riding retreats, our Empower Her retreats, and conferences that we do to celebrate women veterans. So some of you have been to some of our retreats. I saw some here tonight, which is great. And we have several coming up next year, so we're looking forward to that. But one of the things I want to share tonight is we had a woman veteran who came to us. She was sleeping in the woods behind McDonald's here in town and called us, reached out. We went and picked her up. She wasn't with us too long, but she had lost her eyesight in one eye and only had 40% vision in the other one. She has since lost her complete vision. And she has received a settlement from the government for the loss of her eyes. And she has very generously made a donation to us as her way of giving back. She's donated $18,500 toward the first cottage.
Wow.
So you all have got to get busy for the rest of it. That's a blessing.
The goals that we have set for this new cottage project, I'm confident they can be met with each of you. And we just heard the story of the veteran who is giving back after all of what she had been through. And if that doesn't inspire you to open up your hearts and your pocketbooks, I don't know what will. Paying that forward, we have a duty. And I know that everyone in this room acknowledges that and appreciates that. We have a duty to take care of not only just each other, but those who sacrifice every single day to protect us, our country, our flag, our values, our core beliefs. We have a duty to step up and step out and help and do the right thing. So, by you all being in this room tonight, you all have already signed up for that task, and it is greatly appreciated. Thank you for including me tonight. It is an honor to be here. I am really intrigued by what is going on over here right now.
That's right. Jeff, what have you got here
Chef
for
Linda,
us?
I tell you what, we got us a nice little quesadilla.
A quesadilla.
Quesadilla.
Ooh.
We have jalapeno cheddar spread, which is top tier,
Ooh,
right? That's
I'm
that good
telling
stuff.
you. I want that.
We got a little jalapeno cheddar spread. We got some teriyaki beef stick.
Oh, wow.
I kind of sliced that up. I tried a little bit. You know, it's tasty on its own, really.
Yeah, really.
And then we got a little beef barbecue, shredded beef barbecue that I've reduced down, put it inside the quesadilla with some of that teriyaki beef stick Then I just took some regular cheese spread. So it's regular cheese spread, you got jalapeno cheese spread, you got some barbecue beef, shredded beef, crispy tortillas. I'm waiting on my chili to kind of finish rehydrating. It's a little dehydrated still.
Well, without a doubt, I will tell you, this is probably the first time in history that a MRE has been plated.
That's right, that's right.
And it looks stunning. I mean, the spread's nice. It looks like I would have went to a restaurant and got it. But yes, you just made history.
That's right.
A plated MRE.
That's what we're doing tonight.
That's what we're doing tonight. We're going to
tonight.
really show them. So kind of come here and show them how he's talking about if in this world, if you here, turn it down there, Jake, so he can kind of see. To hydrate that back up so it's not a dry paste. You know, you probably...
And the beans aren't too crunchy.
Oh, no, we don't want crunchy beans.
Yeah, you don't want crunchy beans.
Yeah.
It takes a little bit.
Clean it up a little
Clean
bit.
that plate up. Yes, chef.
All right.
Every chef has to clean the plate. It has to look a certain way.
Are you
We're
ready?
ready to give it over.
Y'all ready?
You ready to try it?
Are you sure?
I think it's just me. I don't think she's getting it.
She's-
Great this.
Oh, here, we got you a napkin. I come prepared.
So let's go over here and we're going to see what he thinks
All right.
of compared to what he's had to be. Okay, let's, Gunny, tell us what you have in here. Do you
All right.
like this better than what you had before?
Well, I'll tell you this. Chef, if you could have came to Afghanistan or Iraq,
Right?
you'd
Yeah.
been greatly appreciated.
Absolutely.
Now, the one other thing that I'm going to throw in here is anyone who's ate these on a normal basis would have had to do a whole lot of willing and dealing to get all these ingredients that you kind of threw together.
Yeah.
But the first
You
look
gotta do
of
some
it,
trades.
oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Trading is currency.
Absolutely. Yeah. That's why that chili mac, I bet, I mean, that's the top tier trade.
That's worth about 3 days worth of food.
All right, let's see.
All right, drum roll.
All right, definitely the most crunchy look that I've ever had from an MRE.
Good.
And like Chef Linda said, definitely plated. Normally we eat them out of the bag
Just straight out with the spoon.
with a knife or
Yeah.
with a little spoon.
Just cold, right out of the bag. All right.
So what did you think?
Palatable?
Absolutely palatable. Probably the first thing that is going to come to my mind, other than having a lot of people watch me eat, which kind of freaks me out to begin with,
Yeah.
it's actually really good.
There you go. See,
Okay.
you see.
We'll stop right there. He said it's actually really good. I don't want to hear anything else.
So see, this is the appetizer round. This is clear how you take just the beginning of this, how you took this MRE and made like a quesadilla out of it, and
Yeah.
it's like really good.
And a lot of them do have those tortillas that are, I don't know if you all saw me working with them, they're real flimsy. Not the best tortilla, I think, that you'd want, you know. But you crisp them up with a little bit of oil in a pan, and they kind of take on that good tortilla quality. But yeah, the jalapeno cheddar with there, you know, get a little bit of heat, some sweet from the mango and the barbecue, and yeah.
The only thing left is the charms, which we never ate, but the
charm-
Skittles.
Oh yeah, well we got the here. You want
Yeah.
some Skittles?
Yeah, you got to have your sweets in there.
They
All
feel
the
a little
MREs
sticky.
all the MREs
it's
come
kind
with
of
the-
one big Skittle, I feel like, at this point.
At least it's the right color.
That's right, yeah. Cooking with these MREs, they're the easiest thing to cook with. If you ever get the chance, open one up, take it apart, see what you can do, use your imagination. That's all we did here tonight, is think out of the box or out of the bag of the MRE. Thank you all so much. Let's thank the veterans, all the
Thank you,
volunteers, all the guests. Chef Linda, thank you so much.
Chef Jake, yes,
Yeah.
yes. Listen, it's a pleasure tonight to have you all come out and support Lady Veterans Connect, and having Chef Jake come up and, you know, actually come and do this to Lexington from Somerset. And like I say, if you ever want to go down to Somerset, Kentucky, I encourage you to eat with him at Urban Steelhouse. I will tell you that he is great. He's a phenomenal chef, but I don't think that's going to be the last we'll see of him. I do think he's going to do great, great things and stuff like that. So let's give Chef Jake a round of applause.
Thank everybody. Thank you all so very much. Thank you all. Lovely fans. I love it.